All right. Yeah, today was a session with mixed results. I would say the pulling, it was a pulling session, and the pulling part was really good. It was quite decent. I think, it didn't feel super light, but it also didn't feel heavy. Like a couple of sessions ago, I was unable to complete the sets, and now it feels not easy, but definitely very doable. So I'm thinking about increasing the weight, or maybe doing one more session like this and hopefully hitting all the reps and all the sets, and then increasing in weight. So that's really nice. Then I think next week will be the last week where I increase the weight, and then afterwards I will have a rest week, and then I will go for heavy eccentrics. That's the plan. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, on the other hand, I decided to film my handstand from the front, just the regular handstand, because I usually don't do that. And I felt that the handstands were a little bit difficult today. Like, I felt that the focus was a bit lacking, and it wasn't easy, or not as easy as on some other days. And it's not straight. Like, I knew it wasn't straight from the side, but now it's not straight from the front. And that kind of sucks, because that means there's an imbalance. It feels like my left shoulder is... I don't know if it feels like it, but it looks like my guess for why the handstand is skewed the way it is because my left shoulder is weaker than the right. So when I push tall, when I elevate the shoulders, my right elevates more, would be my guess. So yeah, that's an annoying surprise, I would say. It happened to me quite a bit. Like, I am asymmetric. I feel like for a time I was squatting a bit. I don't do it now, but I was squatting a little bit here and there, and I was always filming from the side to see when my butt wink would set in, like when the hips would tilt at which depth. And I was always pretty happy with my squat depth, and then I decided to film from the back, and I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? Why is it so skewed? And I had to fix that, but that was actually just, I would say that was relatively easy to fix, just being aware of that. And now in the handstand I tried to fix it, but it didn't work as well. So I think I just have to go back to the wall and figure out what my straight alignment is. And I think, definitely wall is one tool, and I think what I will also try to do is to somehow get a hold of two scales and then do a handstand with one hand on each scale and see how much weight is on each hand, because I could imagine that my right hand carries like 60% or more of the weight, and that is of course very much not ideal, because that way I will get injured sooner or later. So yeah, I guess it's something I can address, but it's something where I'm not really sure how to address it in the most efficient way. And of course it would be better if it wasn't there. So yeah, I guess I will have to find a wall and then film myself a lot and try to really elevate with the left shoulder and see if that fixes my alignment. So that's the current plan. But apart from that, it was definitely a pretty good session.